Good day. Today I'm going to teach you a chapter 4 of Your Footprints Without Feet. A Question of Trust by Victor Caney. This story is about two burglars who want to rob the same safe. Safe means a locker. Burglar means thieves. Over here, there is one thief who is very good, who had a good records everywhere. His name was Horace Danby. Horace Danby was called good because his profession was to make lock and keys. He never stole money to become rich, but he stole money to read books because he had a rare kind of a hobby to buy expensive books, and for this he needed money. So he robbed a safe once in a year. He bought these expensive books through a secret agent. Before making a theft, he planned his work very well. He studies the house, every nook and corner, so that he can escape easily. This time, he had studied the house at Shotover Grange for 2 weeks. He studied every minute of the house because the house was too big. The family had been to London and they have left only 2 servants to take care of the house. He came out from behind the garden wall and entered the house to do his robbery. Since he was an expert in making lock and keys, he had every key to open every lock whichever he wanted. He took the key from the kitchen door hook. He put on a pair of gloves and opened the door. He was very careful enough to leave any fingerprints. He spoke politely even to the little dog of the house. He cut off the wires of the burglar alarm so that he can finish his work very easily. He arranged his tools carefully, tools which he used for opening the safe or the locker. There was a big pot of flour behind him, and Horace Danby had a disease. He was allergic to flowers, and these flowers were making him to sneeze. He started to sneeze repeatedly. He thought that this disease of his would land him into problem and also hinder his work. So he covered his face with a kerchief. When he was very busy in doing this, he suddenly heard a lady's voice from behind. There was a beautiful young lady standing at the back with the little dog in her hand. She called Horace Danby and she was looking at him in a startled way. Now Horace was very afraid seeing her because he didn't want to get caught, and this was the first time he was getting caught. He told the lady to forgive him and leave him. But the lady was not at all in a mood to leave him. She told him that she had some work with him, and if he does that, she is ready to leave him. Now Horace Danby was ready to do anything of not being caught. The lady said that she forgot the number of the safe and she has to go to attend a party that night. Horace Danby agreed to open the safe for her. In this hurry, he had removed his gloves seeing that lady and he has forgotten that he had removed the gloves from his hands. He opened the safe very cleverly and took out all the jewels from it and handed it over to the lady. The lady was happy about it and she took a promise from Horace Danby that he will not steal in his life again. Horace Danby also promised her, and he was happy that he had been free and he was not given to the police. He rushed away from that particular place. He was happy and he even kept his promise for 2 days. Only for 2 days. He immediately started to make plans. Now he started making plans to start his stealing again after 2 days because he could not resist. When he started to make plans and was about to get ready for the next theft, a policeman landed by in his house saying that he is going to be arrested for stealing at the house which he had left. Now Horace Danby was very much worried. He had promised the young lady and he had moved out from there. He even helped her. But why did she land him into trouble? His fingerprints were found all over the room. He admitted that he had opened the safe, but he did that only on the order of the young lady of that particular house. He said the owner's wife asked him to open the safe for her. But the owner's wife was a 60-year-old woman. So now you can understand that the young lady was also a thief like Horace Danby. Horace Danby was very much startled. At the same time, he appreciated the cleverness of the young lady who lured him to steal the safe, but not for himself, but for her. She cleverly escaped from there and got him into trouble. Horace Danby was sent to jail, but due to his good behavior, he was made the assistant librarian in the prison. But he often thought about this charming young lady who was in the same profession, who cleverly did the work. And also, he decided in his mind that he would never ever see the honor among thieves. Honor among thieves means usually when thieves do something wrong together, they promise each other not to land themselves into trouble. They promise each other. So he felt that promise in something wrongdoings is something wrong again, and he will never ever believe any thief who would come and speak to him sweetly. He learned a lesson. At the same time, he appreciated the cleverness of the lady who lured him to steal it for her. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Read the lesson once for more minute points. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.